From emergency responders coming through again to the Duper Bridge, no longer if, but when. These stories and so much more coming up next on Richland Now. Hello and welcome to the latest edition of Richland Now. I'm Holly Logan. A potentially disastrous situation was diffused to best case scenario thanks to the heroic actions of the Richland Police and Fire Departments. On Friday, January 26th, Daniel Wright of West Richland entered the Richland Meyer store and intentionally started a fire inside. After igniting the fire, he exited the store without paying for several items and left as a passenger in a four-door sedan. It took Richland police officers less than 6 hours to locate and arrest the suspect. Amazing. Daniel Wright has been booked into Benton County Jail and charged with first-degree arson. Daniel's getaway driver, Alicio Garcia, was arrested on Monday, January 29th for his involvement in the arson. Alicio was also in possession of stolen property. The fast response by the Richland Fire Department kept the fire from spreading throughout the store. We are proud to report that no people were injured as a result of the fire. The Richland Meyer was closed for 2 days after the fire, but they are now open after being cleared by the Richland Fire Department. The Richland Fire Department released their official response numbers for 2017, and they continued to follow a recent upward trend. Over the last several years, the department keeps setting a new all-time high for emergency calls. In 2017, numbers were up by 3% compared to 2016. Our firefighters responded to 4,822 medical calls and 270 car accidents. In addition, they responded to 1,820 fire calls that included 55 building fires and 47 brush fires. They add that it continues to be our pleasure to serve you, and we look forward to continuing to provide you the high level of service you deserve. The Richland Police Department also released their vehicle prowl stats for 2017. They received 349 vehicle prowl reports. Of those, 280 were unlocked vehicles. That's 80%. Remember, if you leave your vehicle unlocked with valuables inside, you are inviting thieves to steal from you. Always lock your vehicle when you leave it. Remove all valuables from inside. Park your car in your garage or in a well-lit area, and always report suspicious activity by calling the non-emergency dispatch at 628-0333 or 911 if it is an emergency. We have some exciting information to share regarding the Duper Bridge project. At their January 2nd meeting, the Richland City Council awarded the contract for Phase 1 of the Duper Bridge project to Apollo Inc. of Kennewick. You are invited to join us as we break ground on the much-anticipated Duper Bridge. A groundbreaking ceremony is scheduled for Wednesday, February 28th at 10:30 a.m. The ceremony will be held on the west side of the Yakima River. You can proceed past the Richland Fire Station located on Duper Street to where the paved road ends. Then proceed down the gravel path to the designated parking area. We hope to see you there. Construction on the new City Hall project is moving along as planned. Despite the cold weather, the project is still on schedule and budget. If you are wondering when you'll start seeing walls go up, well, there's a lot of underground work that has to happen first. The contractor has completed the basement foundation, the waterproofing system, the elevator pit, and the stairway tower foundation. Currently, the basement walls are being backfilled, and the rest of the building footings are being laid out over the next few weeks. The first floor steel and deck will be installed, the helical piers will be drilled, and the building footings and grade beams will be poured. Talk about a solid foundation. The new City Hall is being built on the corner of Jadwin Avenue and Swift Boulevard. We broke ground on the project in September of 2017 and expect the new City Hall to open in 2019. The Richland Bombers basketball team is in the midst of a historic, undefeated season. They are currently 20-0 and getting ready for the district playoffs and likely the state tournament. We featured the team in our latest Explore Richland program. The program features interviews with Coach Earl Stroifert and senior captains Riley Sorn and David Wagger. You can watch the program by visiting the City of Richland's Facebook page at the link below. The Bombers basketball team is poised to join their football team as 4A state champions. If they are able to do this, they would be the first Washington State 4A school to win state in both sports in the same year in over 40 years. Wow, that's amazing. If you would like to have your own backyard garden but don't have your own backyard, the City of Richland has you covered. That's right, you can still grow your own vegetables, fruits, and plants in one of our 3 community gardens. The Richland Community Center will begin accepting reservations for garden plots for the 2018 season on Monday, February 12th. Reservations must be made in person. The community gardens are located at McMurray Park behind Safeway, at the Stevens Triangle on the corner of Stevens and Jadwin, and on Venus Street north of Gage Boulevard. Each garden location features 4 different plots that range in size from 5 by 10, 10 by 10, 10 by 15, and 10 by 20. The fee to use a plot starts at just $25 and goes up to $50 per season. You'll notice 3 new permanent sets of bleachers at the Hapo Community Stage in John Dam Plaza. The bleachers were purchased through hotel-motel lodging tax funds. The bleachers feature back and side rails for improved safety. They were built by Parks and Public Facilities crews who even cut and treated the wood seats. The 3 sets of bleachers will hold 150 to 180 people. Nowadays, it seems you can pair yoga with just about anything, and I have to admit I'm pretty excited about the most recent pairing. White Bluffs Brewing has teamed with Living Fit with Dawn to provide yoga and a beer. Head to White Bluffs Brewing for a relaxing 1-hour yoga session followed by a post-class refreshment of a featured White Bluffs craft beer. The class is Saturday, February 10th, starting at 11:30 a.m. and costs just $12 per person. All levels of yoga and beer tasting experience are welcome. If you would like more information on any of the stories you have seen here, visit the City of Richland's webpage at the bottom of the screen. If you're not interacting with us on social media, I strongly encourage you to log on and like the City of Richland on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm Holly Logan. Thanks for joining me on this edition of Richland Now.